Sat down. So tonight, hopefully, you can see everything. You can hear me. Just check volumes are going up and down. I think we're good. If anyone can't hear me, do shout. Right, we are going to play another round of HellBoy. We've got a new mission. We've got our two characters up and running. So we've got Ape Sapien. With this time, we've taken some what they call requisition cards. So I've been jumping about a bit. I need to just calm down. Okay. So we've got some requisitions. So we've been into the sort of the vault of the department, and we've got some gear this time. So Abe has not only got his sidearm and his harpoon as usual, he's also got a field dressing. He's got a backup sidearm because I think it's quite important for Abe, and he's got some armor-piercing ammo as well. So that might be quite useful. And HellBoy has not only got his HellBoy's pistol, which he's always carrying, and his deep pockets, so he can get some more gear if needs be. He's also got an ancient blade, which is pretty useful. Some incendiary arrow. Don't quite know how that works yet. And then another field dressing, because I feel like field dressings are pretty important, because we do seem to take quite a bit of damage in this game. Oh, why is that camera jumpy? It shouldn't be. Oh. No, we should be good. Okay, cool. Right, yeah, if anyone does join in the chat, just let me know if you can hear and see everything okay, or if there's any problems. We seem to be okay at the moment. So yeah, let's crack on. So this is the mission. The mission starts like this. So HellBoy and Abe have entered a room here, and straight away there are 3 transforming frogmen on the board, but they'll get to go first when it is the action. So I will read the top card of the case. We already have our Doom deck sorted out and our Encounter deck. We already have, if it reaches, I think it's, yeah, it's the 7th square, then the something bad will happen on the Doom deck. So obviously we don't want that to happen. So right, the farmhouse isn't hard to find, and it gives you bad vibes. As soon as you see it, as you approach, you can hear chanting from inside. Deciding there's no use in hanging around, you bust in the door. You find yourselves face to face with a trio of hooded figures. Cliché much? Beneath the hoods, you can clearly see broad amphibian features. Oh, great, these guys. There we go. So spawn 3 transforming frog monsters in the starting room, each area other than the starting area. So 1, 2, 3. And then we have the minion slots. So in this one, we're going to come across transforming frog monsters, rampaging frog monsters, armed and venomous. And obviously, all transforming ones are cowardly. Yeah, hey Dutch, hey Jim. So they're all cowardly. So the first thing they're going to do when they activate is either try and run away or transform. So that's what we need to find out. So first turn. Monsters always go first. So let's see if this guy, he can't run away because he's not allowed to go through locked doors, and he can't get any further away from these guys. So he's going to stand where he is, and let's see if he transforms. He doesn't transform. That bounced out, but it was a blank. So the second one, see if he transforms. He does transform. And he transforms into a rampaging frog monster. So he comes off the board and is replaced by one of these. Alright, and then the third one, does he transform? He does as well. So this guy goes away and gets replaced by a rampaging frog. Jim and Dutch, if you're there, could you let me know if you can hear and see everything okay? My screen's showing things are a bit jerky, but that might just be that screen. But let me know if it's alright to watch, basically. So thanks for saying hello and being here. So that's the monster's turn. So now it's over to us to deal with these guys. I don't think there's any need to go too crazy. I think we can probably take out some of these guys fairly simply. I'm going to go with Abe first of all, to see if he can just shoot this transforming one, because the transforming ones have low resistance and low health, so it's good to try and take them out if you can. So I get 3 red dice and a black. Ah, great, thanks, Dutch. So we're going to use 1 cube to shoot on, not black, it's a blue dice. What am I talking about? So any dice roll is with 3 of that coloured. So as you can see here on the card, Abe uses, well, it looks a bit orange on yours, he uses red for his shooting. So 3 red dice, and then the BPRD dice. Let's see if we get lucky. And we don't get lucky, we get a skull. And a skull removes the highest dice, which means I get 2 shots go through. That creature's got 1 armour, so it's only taken 1 wound, which is really annoying. So I think Abe is just going to shoot again and do the exact same. We can't get a skull twice in a row, surely. Ah, we get, whoa, look at that roll. Crikey. So that's a 2 times. So we're going to take that dice and times it by 2. This is the highest you can roll, basically. So that's 6, 9, 12 damage. -1 for the armour, 11 damage. It's only got 3 health. So we just obliterated that with the second shot. Abe, clearly unhappy that he didn't kill it first time around. Okay. So HellBoy is going to move 1. He's going to move into this square with this guy. And HellBoy is going to punch this guy in the face. Great, cheers guys, thank you. Here we go, big punch coming in from HellBoy. Okay, I get to re-roll. So I'm going to re-roll this 1 and get a 2. So that gives me a total of 2, 4, 7. It's got 2 resilience and 6 health, so it's down to 1 health. That's always annoying. You do seem to always end up with guys on 1 health, but anyway, so he's on 1 health. I'm gonna let Abe deal with that. Yeah. Instead, I'm gonna move again and go over here and punch this guy. Oh, I could have used my ancient blade. Why didn't I use my ancient blade? Oh no, it would have cost 2 to use it, I think. No, it's just a melee weapon. Fight gains. Okay, so I should have used my. I would have probably killed him. So I get to use my. So if I'm fighting with my ancient blade, 1 dice gets an upgrade. So this time I'm going to be hitting him with 2 reds and a black. And if I get the BBR symbol, it doubles the whole score. So let's see if we can do 6 damage to this guy. Oh my goodness, right, so that is 6, 7, 8. 8 minus 2 is 6. We killed him in 1 shot. Right, Abe, you just need to do 1 damage to that guy there. Can you do that? So that was a move. So that's HellBoy out of cubes. So Abe is now going to shoot with his last action, shoot this guy right here. They've only got to do 1 health to him, so surely that's doable. Yeah, I don't even need to re-roll because 4 minus 2 is 2 damage, kills him. Okay, there we go. That's the end of the phase. So then we go into the Doom phase. So the Doom phase is draw a card. A Heavy Moon. This card targets the area that contains the most agents. Use target priority if necessary. So this is going to hit HellBoy. Each target in that area is attacked by a melee attack with a melee attack value of 6. If they I can't. This card's from the wrong set. Ignore that card. I didn't check to see if I pulled any from the wrong sets that had the snake symbol in it yet, so I can't use those ones. I did this last time. I ended up taking cards from the wrong set. Right, let me give this a shuffle. It's okay. Easily fixed. There we go. Right, this time we've got Visions of the Future. Advance the impending doom track by 1. No. Look at the top 3 cards of the deck of doom. Shuffle them, then return them face down to the top of the deck. Okay. So at least we're going to get an idea of what's coming up. So 1, 2, 3. So we've got unexpected attack, apocalypse, and poltergeist. Poltergeist activity. All of them. Well, these two advance the impending doom track. This one impends it twice, so we really don't want that. But I'm not going to know because I'm going to shuffle these. I'm going to look away. I'm going to take them all over the place. There's no way I know which one of those is which. I'm going to put them to the top of the deck. So we've definitely got 3 advances on the doom track there, which is not nice. And then it's a new turn. So back to my 3 cubes. Right, HellBoy, let's go and do some investigating. No monsters turn, so there's no monsters to go, it's just us. So HellBoy is going to go, I want to go to the big room. So HellBoy is going to move 1. And then for free, he's going to explore this room. So, open the door. And the door has got, in square 1, a frog swarm. A minion C, which is an armed frog monster. And then the other square's got a minion A, which is a transforming frog monster. And a clue. Oh, good, we like clues. Clues are good. Where's my clues? Where's my clues? We should use this little vase as being something we can investigate. There we go, there's my clue. Right. HellBoy, what are you going to do here? I think HellBoy is just going to shoot that thing in the face. Okay. HellBoy is going to shoot him directly in the face. So I'm going to use a cube. Now HellBoy only shoots on yellows, but he only needs to hit with ones. Once he hits, he does +5 damage. We could use Abe. Abe is going to assist, which means I can upgrade one of these to an orange. That should give me a better chance of actually landing a shot. HellBoy's got a huge gun, just not a very good shot. Oh my goodness, the worst roll we could get. So we've got 2 blanks, and then a skull, which takes away the 1. And yeah, so we completely missed. That's awful. That's an awful roll. Okay, okay. Let's see if Abe can deal with it. Let's see if Abe can do some damage. So Abe's going to shoot. That's better. So Abe does 6, 7, 8 damage. 2 armor, 6 damage, kills this instantly. Abe is a much better shot. Simple as that. Okay, HellBoy. You've not got enough to move and shoot, so I'm just going to move you into that room. Okay. And then Abe, I'm going to also... You can move 3. Yeah, I'm going to move you 1, 2, 3 and stick you in there with the monster, because he's going to try and run away anyway, so not too worried about that. So that's the end of the turn. We go to the Doom phase. Poltergeist activity. Okay, put this card in play. Each time an agent enters an area that contains scenery, roll a orange die. On a score of 2, discard the scenery and the agent takes damage equal to its size. Discard this card and the agents take time. Okay, so scenery is going to be flying around the place, so we'll put that there. And then we can't rest because there are monsters in the room, so turn 3, it's time for this guy to go. So he's going to try and run away, so he's going to move 1, 2. I think that's his move. Yep. So he's going to move away, and then we're going to see if he transforms. And he does. He transforms into a rampaging monster. There we go. Now it's over to the hero's turn. Right, the first thing HellBoy's going to do is spend an action to kill this frog swarm off. Otherwise it will cause our impending doom track to go up. So we've got rid of that. And also downgrades any if you've got frog swarms in your room, they downgrade your dice. So it's good to get rid of that. And now come on, we can't get unlucky twice. So let's shoot this guy. So we're going to shoot him. Abe is going to assist, so that means we can upgrade one of my dice. So we're yellows and oranges. Brilliant, that's a great roll. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 5 from his weapon, causing 10 damage. Minus 2 is 8. He's only got 6 health, so he's dead. Boom, take that. Okay. Now I need to remember, I think there was something about investigating, because I'm now going to investigate that clue. I just want to make sure that... Okay. No, I think that's just for that stuff. So we're going to investigate. So Abe's going to spend a cube to investigate this. We're going to get his investigation skill is 3 orange. HellBoy's going to assist, and HellBoy's got a special rule which says seen it all before. Once per round, when HellBoy spends an action cube to upgrade a test die on examine for himself or another agent, you upgrade 2 instead. So because HellBoy's been around, he's seen some weird stuff, and he upgrades your ability to find clues and stuff. So here we go. So 3, 4, 5, 6. That means we get to move it twice. So once, twice on here. Brilliant. Awesome. And then I'm not going to investigate that room. I'm going to use this cube to just hang. Abe's not going to do anything. Abe is going to chill. Ding. Ding phase. Unexpected attack. Advance the impending doom track. Spawn a minion B in the same area as the agent whose target priority marker is at the back of the queue. Oh, so what was this, a B? Minion B. So a rampaging frog monster just came jumping out of I don't know, a secret door or something in Abe's face. Right, turn 4. Monster's going to go first. So this monster is going to attack. This monster is going to attack Abe for 5 melee damage. Ugh. Right, and Abe only gets yellows when defending, which is rubbish. But that's okay. I'm not worried at the moment about taking 5 is a lot. We've got we're in no rush at the moment. We've got good time on the impending doom. So I'll tell you what, we're going to use no, we can heal. It's okay. I'm just going to roll this. No, maybe we will. We'll upgrade 1 to an orange. See if we can just not take all 5 damage. That would be nice. Wow, we rolled 3 blanks. What an amazing roll. So I can actually times 2 one of those, but guess what? 2 times nothing is nothing. So Abe in one round just took 5 damage. And if you want to know how much health Abe's got, he's got 10 health. So he just took half his health in one go. Wow, Abe. Nice work. You just got owned. HellBoy is very unhappy about this. HellBoy is going to move in and punch you with his big right hook. So this is a double hit. Well, actually, am I better off just doing... So make a fight action. If you hit the target, it suffers 3 additional damage and is stunned and hurled. Okay, that's probably worth it, because if he's stunned, then he can't... All he can do next turn is get up, and I can throw him into the wall over here. So we're going to do big right hooks. He's going to take his massive red hand and just hit this guy in the face. So this is +3 damage on this. Here we go. Not great. I get to re-roll. I'm going to re-roll these two. So I did 5 damage, +3 is 8, -2, 6 damage, dead. That's what you do when you hit Abe. Alright. Okay. I'm going to use on Abe, I'm going to use 1 action to heal. So I'm going to use my field dressing. So my field dressing will heal 2 damage. And then I'm going to use it again for another action, which is Abe's action's gone, which heals 1 more damage. And that's my field dressing completely gone. So I've exhausted that. No more field dressing for Abe. Okay. End of the turn. This goes away, because we're going to take time. So what we're going to do in our resting period is Abe's going to be able to rest 2 damage. So thanks to the field dressing and taking time, which does progress the Doom Tracker one, Abe is fully healed again. But we haven't made any progress. So now the Doom, and I think this one's going to be advanced the Doom Tracker twice, which is not ideal. The Apocalypse Calls, advanced and impending Doom Track twice. So this is going to go 1, 2. So we're only 2 away from really bad things happening. So we need to get a move on. Right, turn 5. I think it's turn 5. Right. HellBoy is going to investigate this room. So we're going to open the door. There we go, the door's open. In here, we've got scenery 4. That's a big bit of scenery. So, and that goes clockwise around. So, minion A. So, transforming frog monster over here. Minion B. So there is a rampaging frog monster right here. And another clue. We're going to put this over here. I need to check something, just briefly. Do any of these have a point of interest on them? Because otherwise I've set this card up wrong. I know this is a bit cheating, but I just want to make sure I haven't set the game wrong. It wouldn't have changed my decision. I've gone the way I've gone. But I was a bit worried then that I don't have the point of interest. But I do now have the point of interest, so I know it's on the board. Whew. Otherwise this would have been a restart. Okay. What are we going to do about these these boys? We are going to... Hey, do you want to shoot them? I think Abe is going to shoot. Yeah, go on, Abe. You can shoot him. No, let's get HellBoy to shoot him. Let's get the big gun out, and then Abe can always finish him off. So we're going to go with this. So that is 5, 6 plus 5 does 11. He's dead. He's just basically dead. Okay, and then there's the guy at the back. So the guy at the back, I'm going to let Abe take a shot at him. Oh, I did that wrong. Oh, damn. Damn. Not paying attention. So I'm going to put him back. I'm going to re-roll that. It would have only been orange dice, not red dice. Sorry, it would have been yellow dice. What am I doing? It would never have hit that hard. I'm talking absolute nonsense. Oh my goodness. Right, I get to re-roll, so I'm re-rolling all 3. And I do 1 damage. Now it's plus 5, so that's 6. Minus 2 is 4. That guy just took 4 damage. Sorry, still learning the game, still getting used to little bits and pieces here and there. I hope I didn't roll HellBoy red dice earlier. I may have done. So he's just taken 4 wounds. He's got 2 left. I'm going to let Abe finish him off. So Abe does roll red dice for shooting. So Abe's going to take a shot. I'm not going to re-roll, even though I've got the opportunity to re-roll, I won't, because that's 6 damage, minus 2 is 4, 2 damage to him, he is dead. There we go. That's better. Sorry about that. I'm getting better at remembering things, it's just sometimes you sort of get carried away and forget to keep checking the dice I'm supposed to use. So then we've just got the rampaging one at the back. So I think HellBoy is going to move in and punch him in the face. Now I get to roll red dice. And we got 3. I've got the BPDR symbol, so this means I could heal if I needed to, but I don't need to heal. So what I'm actually going to do is turn that into a 2, which makes this a 5. 5 minus 1 is 4 damage, and 4 damage is enough to kill him. So he's dead. Abe is going to move 1, 2, and then use an action to investigate. HellBoy's going to back him up, which means we get to roll an orange, 2 reds to investigate this clue. Oh, we got a good roll. So we got, I can just double that score. So that's 4, 6. So we get to move this twice. 1, 2. End of the turn. We're not going to take time, so we won't increase the impending doom tracker, but we are going to draw a card. Oh, times are wasting. Advance the impending doom track once. There we go. So even though we didn't move it, the card moved it anyway. So now we're only 1 step away from impending doom. Right, so new turn. HellBoy. So we need to go all the way back now because we've got to go investigate this room here. So Abe's going to move. Abe moves 3 squares. 1, 2, 3. I'm then going to move him again. 1, 2, 3. HellBoy is going to be a bit slower. 1, 2. Another cube. 1, 2. Another cube. 1, 2. Now we could open that door, but I've got 1 cube to use, so that seems nuts. So the risk here is the Doom card progressing the track. So we are going to rest. No, we aren't going to rest. I'm not going to take time. We're just going to end the turn. Taking time means healing or anything like that, so we're not going to do that. So we're not going to automatically increase it, but if this card moves the Doom track on once, then we're in trouble. Oh, there we go. Advance the impending doom track once. Spawn a minion A and a minion B in the start area. If the start area is no longer on the board, no minions are spawned. So we're going to go into the end phase anyway, but a minion A and B, so there's a transforming and a rampaging, just appeared behind me. And then this goes onto here. I'm going to read this file. If the impending doom tracker reaches the trigger marker, or if all agents are knocked out, skip to the end phase, flip this card at the end phase. Move this card to the in-play area. Discard it if the confrontation begins. Read this if the trigger marker was reached, which it was. The sound of chanting builds in the rooms around you. The floor starts to tremble under your feet. You throw yourselves clear as it erupts upwards, torn aside by a mass of huge, writhing tentacles. Things just got bad. Immediately reveal and set up all face-down encounter cards. Do not set up any points of interest. Each agent suffers 2 damage and is stunned. Then discard this card and discard the case file without resolving them until you reach the last card. Holy monkey. So, we just got knocked down and just took 2 damage each. This is going to be really bad. Okay, then we've got to set up this room. So this room is in square 1, a frog swarm and a minion B, so rampaging. And then a minion C, which is an armed, over here. This room opens up, here, open the door, and we've got in square 1, we've got a spitting venomous frog monster over here, and then another frog swarm over here. Now we have to go through these cards until we get to the boss. Let's find out who the boss is. Okay, this is the confrontation. So this is the bad thing that's going to happen now. Set up as described on page 26 of the rulebook. The boss for this confrontation is the tentacles of Sadhu Hem. Before constructing its behaviour deck, find the explosive arrival card and set it aside. Then resolve the explosive arrival card. The boss resilience is decreased by 1 for each insight on the confrontation board. Well, that's good because we've got 4 for each point by which it would be reduced below 0. Add 1 to the score of each attack that the boss gets. Well, hopefully we don't resolve it below 0. Right, this is going to take me a couple of seconds to set up because I now need to change this board over. So the Doom deck goes away. Won't need the Doom deck anymore. We won't need the encounter deck anymore. And this board flips onto the boss side. So when you meet the boss in this game, all you do is flip this whole board over and you've now got the boss side of the game. So you still leave your frog monster cards out. Your priority still goes there. And then I need to find the boss. So he'll be in here somewhere. I need to get the mini out of the box because I haven't actually got the mini out yet. We are looking for the boss. Enemies, that's what I want. Enemies. Enemies, enemies, enemies. So there we go. The tentacles of Sadhu Hem. Let's check this. Sometimes there's more than one card, so no, that's definitely him. So his deck cards are yellows, yellows, purples, and browns. So yellows. So yellows. Purples. Purples. Okay. That's it by the looks of it. Great. So the one should be one in here called Explosive Arrival. Right, we've got to set that one to the side. So we're going to shuffle this up. Okay. So his resilience is 5. So we've managed to reduce his resilience down to 1. So he's only got 1 armor, which is really nice. He's got 25 health, so this needs to go on 25. So crikey, he's got a lot. He's got the most health you can have. His melee attack is 10, and his ranged attack is 7. Colossal. The enemy takes up the space of 4 characters in an area. It cannot be stunned or hurled. Weakness. The enemy has resilience 2 against attacks that cause fire damage. Devastation. If the enemy moves, place a destruction counter on the area it started in. Okay, right, let me go and get the monster. Because he's in the box. Hey, McGothmog. Right, the monster's actually up here. Yeah, sorry. I'm going to have to move you. Because you never know what the monster's going to be, you don't always have it out. So. How's everyone doing in the chat? Everyone okay? Hopefully I'm explaining the game okay as I go. So there we go. There's the tentacles of, what did we say his name was? Saduhem. Where's the lens? There's the lens. About there. Big old tentacles. Right, so where does it say to set him up? Then resolve the explosive. Okay, so then we've got to resolve this. So this card says, if the boss is on the board when this card is drawn, discard and draw another card. Otherwise, if the burrow card is in play, discard it. Place the boss in an area containing the most agents. Use the area type priority. So he's going to appear here. Place the boss in an area containing the most agents. Use type priority. All other characters in the area are hurled, and the destruction counter is placed in the area. Each character that is hurled suffers 5 damage minus its resilience for enemies, or a score of defend for test for agents. Each character that is held suffers 5 damage minus its resilience. Oh, okay. Okay, so it can throw enemies as well. That's cool. All right. So we're going to get hurled. So we're going to get thrown. So we're going to be thrown over here and over here as he comes busting through the floor. Okay. And that is his turn over. So I need to take damage. What does it say? 5 minus our resilience. Okay, so Abe is going to take... Come on, Abe. Roll well, my friend. Oh, so he's going to take 3 damage. Oh, Abe. Oh, that's not good, my friend. You need to not take damage anymore. And then HellBoy is going to take 3. Let's do a test against 3 oranges. And he survives it all. So 5 damage, 5 resilience, no damage on HellBoy. So that's good. Okay, now the other ones are going to go. So this guy's going to try and run away. So let's see if he transforms. He doesn't transform. That's good. This guy's going to hit HellBoy and hit HellBoy for 5 melee damage. Wow. That's awful. So I'm going to turn that into a re-roll, and I'm going to re-roll these 3 dice and take 2 off. So that's 3 damage that goes through on HellBoy. Oh, this is not nice. This guy is going to move once, twice. Yeah, move twice. And he's going to hit. So that will change over now. So he's now going to hit Abe. So Abe, you need to save on this. And Abe's going to use one of his actions to upgrade the dice. I need a really good save here from Abe, otherwise he's in trouble. He does. 2, 3, 4, 5. So Abe only takes 1 damage. No, saves it all. It's just a rampaging. So it's a melee attack. So 1, 2, this guy's going to get a bit closer. 1, 2, this guy's going to move to there. And now we're over to the good guys. So Abe is going to stand up for 1 cube. I feel like we need to clear out some monsters and then we can start taking on the big guy. Otherwise we're going to take a lot of damage. So with that in mind, he's going to shoot his harpoon at this guy over here. So that is going to be 1 action. He's only got 1 action left. And that is going to be a 3 reds. But I get to do a +4. So it's overkill, but that rampaging, that armed frog monster can do 7 damage. And I don't want that, frankly. So let's see if we can kill him. I don't think we can kill him, but we can do 4, 8, 9. Oh no, it does kill him. 9 damage, -2 is 7. This guy is dead. But now my harpoon is shot. So I've not got my harpoon anymore. That is you done. HellBoy is going to stand up. He's going to use his ancient blade against one of these guys. So that means I can upgrade one of my dice. So against this rampaging, he's going to use... That's not bad. That is 8, 10. -2 is 8 damage. That's him dead. I think I've just got to shoot. I think I need to shoot because... yeah, I think I need to shoot. So, because I could move and hit, but if I move and hit, I then can't take another one of these guys out. And I'd like to kill him as well if possible. So I could shoot and just get lucky. So I'm going to shoot. So this is 3 of these and the blue. I need to get a little bit lucky here. Oh, I do get lucky. Okay, so I can do 3. I can times the result by, I know, what can I do? I can add 2 here. So that gives me 5. +5 is 10. -2, you're dead. That's okay, that's good. Right. Now, do I take a shot at the boss or do I get rid of him? I feel like I should get rid of him. And then it only leaves us with the venomous and the boss. Now, the boss is obviously going to do some serious damage to one of us, I think. But at least we won't. We'll be dealing with frogmen. And then we can focus on him next round. So he's going to shoot again at the transforming frog. Another lucky die. Hey, Jan. Okay. Oh, it's not a good roll, but I can turn that into a re-roll and at least re-roll these 3. Okay, I get 2. +5 is 7. -2 is 5. 5 damage, 4 health. He's dead. How you doing, Jan? You good, man? Thanks for popping in and saying hello. We're just giving a game of HellBoy a go, and we have summoned a big tentacle demon thing. So this could go badly. There's no doom phase in the boss when you're fighting the boss, so you go straight to a new turn. So new turn, he's going to go first. Let's see what he does. Discard this card, and then so we've got to shuffle the deck. Oh, there we go. Shuffling the deck. Let's hope he just goes away. Hopefully there's a card in here that says, the boss just goes away. Oh, Season Agent. Oh, no, this is going to be bad. The boss makes a melee attack against an agent in their area. Use the target, but put this card in play next to the agent's board. While the card is there, the agent can only make fight actions. These must target the boss. If the boss suffers 3 or more damage, okay, so he's going to move into here, and he's basically going to grab Abe. So he's now got Abe. He's then going to do a melee attack against Abe. Now Abe only has 5 health, and this does 10 damage. So this could kill Abe, or at least knock Abe down in one go. So given that Abe is going to be held up in the air, I'm going to use all 3 of his actions to upgrade his dice, because I need to save some of this damage. Oh, nice. You'll have to post a picture when you've done one. Oh, that's a great roll. That's actually finally a good roll. Look at that. So that is 6, 7 saved. So only 3 damage goes through. So Abe is in big trouble, but only 3 damage. We'll take that. This spitting guy, so that's going to change the priority round again. This spitting guy is going to move into here. Stay there, and he's going to shoot at HellBoy with a ranged attack of 5. And HellBoy is going to say, screw you, buddy, and save all of it. Of course you are, HellBoy. You're an absolute monster. Right, HellBoy's got 3 cubes. Incendiary damage is good against this guy. But I also want to take out this guy. So, the plan is there a plan? I don't know if there's a plan. Let's find out. I'm going to use my deep pockets first. Flip this card during the agent's phase to draw from the bottom of the requisition deck until you find a grenade, bullets, or something else. Yeah, so I need to go from the bottom. So if this is HellBoy rummaging around in his pockets, and HellBoy finds a concussive grenade. There you go. Nice work, HellBoy. You found yourself a grenade. Range weapon. Roll 3 things, dice, regardless of your skill level, and apply the result to each enemy in the target area. Discard after use. I could grenade that guy. I don't know if it's worth grenading him. Or I could do damage to the boss. If I do damage to the boss, I can get Abe released. But to be honest, I think we can do both. I've got. Yeah. Let's shoot the. Let's get rid of this guy first, because this guy's a pain. So let's get rid of him. So we're going to shoot him. Oh, I'm going to throw my grenade at him. I'm going to throw my grenade at him, just so I can make sure I get him off the board. Take this, buddy. Have a grenade. I'm going to re-roll that because it fell out of the table. Oh, I'm going to re-roll that. Okay. 4, 5, 6. 6 damage. He's on 2 health. that's annoying. I thought it might have killed him. I was kind of hoping. But yeah, it does 4 damage to him. He's got 2 health left. So I've got to shoot him. I've got to shoot him. That kills him. Cool. He's gone. No problems. Maybe should have done that first time round. Right, it leaves me 1 action. And I'm going to use my ancient blade against this thing. So the ancient blade allows me to upgrade 1 fight test. So normally I'm 3 reds, but I'm going to be using a black and this. So I don't want a skull. Don't give me a skull. Anything but a skull. Excellent. So that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's got a resilience of 1 because we've got all the insight on him. So that is going to be 8 damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We just did 8 damage to it. And because we hit it that many, because we did more than 3 damage in a turn, he drops Abe. Haha. And Abe's like, oh, that was really nice, but no, can I go away? Because Abe needs to heal. Okay, there's no rest phase, so we're straight into the next boss's action. Oh, crikey. Right, the boss hurls an agent in its area. This must be into an area containing other agents if possible. The hurled agent and each agent in the area are hurled into a stunned. Well, at least it doesn't do any damage. He hurls me over here and stuns me. Right. Okay. Abe, you need to get the hell away from this thing. And try and kill it from range if you can. Remove Abe from the board. Place one of the action cubes that was spent to make this action in the area he was in. It is not refreshed in the next end phase. At the start of the next phase, agent remove from that and return Abe to the cube. I need to get Abe away, because otherwise Abe is going to die. But I need to give him my field dressing. So I need to get HellBoy up. I need to move HellBoy back into this space. I need to give Abe Sapien my field dressing. And then I'm going to use my last action on HellBoy to once again hit this thing with... actually, no, I'll rummage in my pockets. My last time I can do this. I might as well use it. So I'm going to go into my deep pockets and see what I can pull out. We've got another concussive grenade. Not so great now, but maybe later on. Did I actually shuffle these? Are they all concussive grenades? No, they're not. Maybe next time I'll give them a better shuffle. And then my last action is going to be to hit him with the ancient blade. So exactly the same again. Come on, give me another good dice roll. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh yes, because I got the heal. Yes. So that's only 6 damage. But I can use this to heal 2 health. So I'm going to do that because I need the healing. So I'm only going to do 5 damage to him this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we've taken half his health away. Right, Abe, you're going to do your slip away. Now you can take him with you or you can move, can't you? Yeah, so first of all we're going to heal up. So we're going to use an action to heal. So two healing is done immediately. That's that gone. No. And then I can use it again to heal again. So I've now got at least 5 health. That's now spent and gone. So that. Now Abe, what could you do here? I'm going to play Slip Away. So Abe is actually removed from the board. And he appears next turn. And that just means that I can... now, when's it asking? I slip away. What's it say? Oh, I don't. No, forget that. I don't lose any damage when I move. Sorry. So Abe is agile. Normally, if you move out of an enemy's square, you take 1 damage, and that's what I didn't want to do. But Abe is agile, so Abe can not only move 3 squares, he suffers no damage when evading enemies. So I can just move and shoot. So we're going to do that. 100% we're going to do that. So we're going to use 1 to move to here. We're going to load my gun with armor-piercing rounds. And we're going to shoot this guy in the head. So when a shoot test is made with this weapon, count the target's resilience as being 2 lower. So we'll actually have a resilience of 0. As long as I just don't want to roll skulls. So Abe is 3 reds. Let's get lucky. Let's get lucky. Come on. Okay, I can re-roll. I'm going to re-roll all 3 because they're all just 1s. Oh, I rolled worse. Oh. Luckily, he's got no armour, so he took 2 wounds. At least it was something. And then I'm going to shoot again. No, hang on a sec. I used 1 to move, 1 to shoot. I can shoot again. No, I used 1 to heal, so I can't. I've got no more actions. Okay. But at least we didn't lose At least we didn't lose anything. Right. So end of the turn. Boss action. Reshuffle. So we're going to reshuffle his cards. I'll take another hurl if you've got one, buddy. If you want to throw me around again, that'll be no problem. So we're hurting, but we're not too bad. Yes, throw an agent. This boss hurls an agent into an area. This agent must contain other agents if possible. The hurled agent and each agent in the area they're hurled into is stunned. So he's going to throw into me like that. And we're both down. So we're both going to spend the cube to stand up. HellBoy HellBoy's going to load incendiary ammo into his big old gun. I think we just blast him, guys. I think that's what we do here. Yeah. I think we're going to throw my concussive grenade first. So we're going to use an action to throw my grenade. So here we go. 3 reds from the grenade. Let's see if the HellBoy is any lucky with a grenade. So we got 6. So that's 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's only got 5 health. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. HellBoy's then going to shoot him with his big gun. So this time it's just a +5. Oh, luckily we've got ×2 on this. So that's 2. +5 is 7. -1 is 6. We did it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah! We shot him. The grenade and then incendiary ammo from HellBoy's pistol took down the tentacle beast, and we were successful. Now, is there anything to read after that? No, that is it. That's the case. So we didn't find anything out. There's something going on here because there's a point of interest. And if we'd found the point of interest, we would have read some of these other cards. But I'm not going to read them because I will at some point want to play this again, and we'll see if we can actually find out what was going on in this barn. But all we do know is that once we started investigating, this big old thing came through the floor and started to cause all sorts of problems, and there were lots of frogs in here. So there we go. We just beat the boss. Quite damaged. Definitely taking stuff from the requisition deck is a good thing. We weren't doing that in previous games, so I worked out how many points you could spend, because each thing costs points, like concussive grenade, if I'd taken one of those, cost 2 and such and such. So I think you get 8 points if there's 2 players. So we got to load up on things like medic packs and stuff like that, because before I died way too easily. This feels like at least it was close, because Abe and HellBoy had to make some pretty important saves not to die, and getting his resilience, because normally he's got a resilience of 5, so you need to do 6 damage before you can do 1. So yeah, getting that resilience down to 1 meant I was able to put a lot of wounds on him quite quickly. But yeah, there we go. That was HellBoy. I hope you enjoyed the little playthrough there. I think there's probably little rules I got wrong here and there. I think maybe once or twice I may have rolled red dice for HellBoy by accident rather than yellows. But I know I retconned it here, but I may have done it somewhere else, I'm not sure. But I think on the boss we pretty much did everything that needed to be done. Because the frog spawn stayed where there was nothing to do with those guys. These lower your dice if you go into their areas. There was no doom phase or anything like that. So I think that was a playthrough of HellBoy. So thanks very much for watching. I don't know if anyone's, I guess for YouTube, if you like this sort of stuff, give us a subscription on YouTube and we'll post more of these, because this will go onto YouTube, but this is played over on Twitch live. So if you want to come and see painting videos, gaming videos, anything like that, please give us a follow and come and check us out. But yeah, thanks to the guys that were watching. I don't know if anyone's still out there. Jim, Mariskini, McGoth Mog, Genuine Vision. I know Dutch was also there earlier. Appreciate it. If anyone did pop in and just check out the channel for a minute, it's always appreciated. But yeah, that was HellBoy. We've still got a whole bunch of cases to do. I'm really enjoying this game, and I'd like to do one where we get 4 characters. So I'll probably get James to come and play with me, my oldest son, and we'll play 4 BPDRD agents. Right, I'm going to go and hit my buttons. So thanks very much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye everybody.